early start to a long session. Because I took the tape off both sides and decided to redo it because it wasn't right. So, let's see if we can make it right this time. Okay, God, I hope so. I'm almost out of tape. I'm down to the last roll. So, there's just no easy way to do this. That looks pretty good. Because I went left to right instead of right to left. You know, tonight I'm going to do this because I'm down to the last bit. I'm not going to play so much for the camera. I'm going to play to get it done correctly because I taped this side off last night with no camera and it came out correct. So hopefully I learned from what I'm doing and we can get her done. What the hell happened to all the razor blades now? I had a whole box of them. They were right here and now they're gone. Like somebody came in here and took them. Oh, there they are, hiding underneath trash. Gotta get rid of some of this tape. I think I can do this. I'm just gonna turn the airplane so that I can do everything left to right instead of try to do it right to left. And then we'll tape it off. Paper it. Now this Sprite may look like it's not on straight, but I'll guarantee that it is. Because I'll show you how I cheated to make sure it was on straight. Oop. So we're going to get this left to right again. That looks pretty good. It's got a little hoop in it. That looks pretty good. Okay, we want to measure that now. out at the tip. And there it is. It'll go quick now because I figured out how to do it. And we have 5/8 of an inch at the tip. Okay. Better take these rings off again. If we get to it tonight, I'm going to start doing the artwork on the computer, the skunk, and let's see. Now, how would I ensure that this next line is straight? Well, first we're going to measure this, and then we're going to tape it. If it's within a 1/16, that's close enough. We have 5 9/16. Could come back just a little bit. Got 5 and 5/8, and we got it could come back a 16th. Hey, Yogi. So. That's right there. That means we got to move that front stripe back just a smidge, which is okay. That's pretty good right there. Okay, now I need a line that's parallel to that right behind it. Let me cut this tail off here. Then we're going to look at it from the top. So we need the tape. Where'd it go? Right here. You know you got the line straight when you can put yellow tape up next to it and it not pucker, because this won't turn, not a bit. Okay. . It looks about right. If it's a little off, you know, what are you going to do? But as long as it's pretty damn close. Let's see how that looks. Should be close. Should be close. I tell you what, it's not going to be complicated on the stab. It's going to be 3 straight lines. We ain't going for that. This funny business. Hey, Michael, Miguel. Okay, so now we want this. Get that off of there. That looks pretty close. If you guys hang around for this whole video, I'll show you how I do the graphics. This is just striping. I'm gonna, you know, the skunk and the lettering. Okay, so, yep, that worked out perfect this time. So me taking a break last night helped quite a bit. I've got it pretty damn close. So we want this to go around this way straight. And this is going to go around straight. And this has got to go around straight. I didn't realize how much doing videos took away from my focus. Fascinated to see the technique you're doing. Wow, okay. Alright, now, I think we have 3/8 on the second line. I'm not real sure, but we'll check it. Yep, we have 3/8 on the second line. So we'll make a tick mark. Come out here and make a tick mark. 3/8. If I had a piece of 3/8 tape, I'd lay the 3/8 tape behind it. That way you know it's absolutely straight. But I don't, so we'll just eyeball it. That looks pretty good. Pretty good. That came out good. We're in there this time. They're right side to side. They're not right top to bottom yet because I didn't do that other bottom one, but we will. We'll untape it and redo it. Okay, let's see how it looks. Let's see if it looks straight. I'll be able to tell better in the camera, to be honest with you. Take it over here. Come on now. Don't give me a problem. Okay, I'm going to turn the light on so I can get a visual. And we'll look sight this way. That looks pretty close. Pretty close. So we're going to run with that. Let's do some measurements here to see how close we are. I think I had to fudge the outside one because the wing panel's shorter, so it's not on the leading edge sheeting, it's just past the leading edge sheeting. So we need to see here. We're going to measure out. We're going to measure out 24 inches and 24 inches. It's at 6 9/16. 24, 6 9/16. We'll come over here. Twenty-four. Within 30 seconds, so that's doable. We'll live with that. Okay, let's do the other side now. Let's see, I think it was 6. What the hell was that number? It was 8. 8 7/8. 8 7/8. Let me get this tape off here. 8 7/8. These are all wrong. That's measure it anyway, see how close it is. 8 7/8 with the arrow forward. 8 7/8. Pretty close, but not quite. It's 9 inches. Eight 7/8, 9 inches. I hope I got enough tape to do this job. Well, I got a partial over there, I guess. 8 7/8. And it is so damn close. Yep, one right. One right. Gotta make it right. Because I'll have somebody going, hey, what are you going to do about that? Okay, where's my stencil? Right here. Arrow forward, 8 7/8. Close enough. With any luck, I'll be black. That's red, so that's no big deal. We got 13 watchers. We want to pull from this line right here. Left to right. Turned out good. Yeah, bummer. Let's go this way. Got a slight dip in it. That's better. Dennis B. This is red, that's orange, that's yellow. In person, it's deep red. It's Cadillac red. Cadillac red. So we want to do this. We want to turn it around so I can go left to right. We ain't making those mistakes like last night. Let's make sure that's right. That's right. Damn, I'm gonna have to have this straight. Shit. That should be okay. Well, just extend that a little bit. Okay, we're going to go to this mark right here. Which is right there. Starting to aggravate me. Starting to aggravate me. Let's see here. It's pretty straight. So we're going to go to that mark right there. See, I leave the tail up on the tape so I can see where I got to aim for. So we'll do this. That turn looks pretty good. Yeah, it looks pretty good. fairly straight. I need to cut the tails off that and finish that off. Sorry about bumping the camera around, but for you to see, I gotta have everything pretty close. Yeah, it's an old stun hanger shirt. I quit doing shirts because there doesn't seem to be too much interest in them. I tell you, when I first started the website, I used to print, do the artwork, print, mail, ship, address, and do everything myself. And I could get them out, I think they were 20 bucks. I think I ended up making $3 a shirt, and it was not worth the time. So then I started a site on Teespring. If you go to Teespring, Stun Hanger has some shirts on there. They're older shirts. And I just kind of lost interest in it because nobody's interested in doing it. I think I charged 25 bucks over on Teespring, and I still only make about 3 bucks a shirt. But I don't have to do any of the work, so that helps. Okay, in order to get this second line, like I say, we'll take this yellow tape and put it on your shirt, relieve some of the stickum. It's pretty sticky stuff. I'm still debating whether to go home or not this weekend. They really need me at work. Boo. Yeah, because I'm the only one who works there. I said something to him too. I said, man, you know, you guys about used me up here. You got 2 other guys, but they don't do shit. It's alright. We'll be over with it soon enough. You know your plastic line is straight when you can lay the yellow tape down and it stays straight because you can't turn this yellow tape. The tips you just got to kind of do by eye, whatever looks about right. We got that tail sticking up there. I got to get rid of that. That's it. So that means that'll be twisted there. But I got enough tape to do the whole airplane, I see. Okay. So pull it tight, and just before you set it down, relax it. Otherwise you end up with creep. Come on, get off of there. There we go. And here, that's it. So now we gotta measure 3/8 of an inch. Come on. 3/8 of an inch. One, 2, 3/8 of an inch. You dog. Look at those tips real good Friday or Saturday before I paint them. So after finally figuring out what I'm doing, I will have done the wing, both sides, top and bottom, faster than I could do 1/4 of it. I had to think about it though. Man, I gotta turn this down. What the heck's going on there? We got too much heat going. So we gotta do left to right one more time, and we'll be done. Yes, it's 3M fine line tape. Automotive tape. I threw out the package already. Just look for 3M blue fine line vinyl tape. Okay. Left to right. So we need to cut that there. This is the line that, the only line that'll really matter, because the other ones get painted over. So we need to do this now. Pull this, so I got to mark a target. Yeah, we'll just eyeball it. We'll just eyeball it, it'll be close enough. No good. Gotta go from left to right, not right to left. There we go. If I work another hour, I might could get the checkerboards plotted, the skunk plotted, and get it on there before I tape it off. So what did I say that measurement was? I don't remember. I think it was 8 7/8. 8 7/8. You know, if you'll notice, my template doesn't go all the way to the tip. It doesn't matter. But I do have an arrow on the template for orientation. So I want that arrow always pointed forwards. Otherwise, you get goofy stuff. Yeah, it's a little off. The woodwork's a little off. We'll hide it with the paint. So that's where I want to end up. I tried it the other way with an indexer on the back. Hey, Jonathan. Flying kiwis. Can't hit that mark. Why? Right there. There we go. The wee-wees. That's it. 4 and 7/16. 4 7/16. Okay. Have I got some what? Have I got a name yet? Exodus, I think. Bob Hunt had Genesis. This is Exodus. Come on now, don't screw up. We need to move that. We need to move that. We better cut that off. So we want to hit that mark. So I better put a target mark. One that I can take off. Right there. Damn, I'm good. I got it. You know, a guy could just put straight lines on it and be done with it. Be easy to measure out. Sultan is Norm Whittle's airplane. Guru is, never heard of one, but I'm sure somebody had one. Okay, there's my target right there. Well, if I can come up with a better name, I mean, nothing's ever final. And there's the target. I'm going to turn this around and go left to right again. I don't want to make the same mistake I did last night trying to do right to left. Oh, okay, I looked but found nothing. Ah, well, Norm Whittle is the Sultan. A lot of you guys don't know who that is, but 1969, Norm Whittle had an airplane called the Playboy. Tom Warden liked it so much, he bought it. He took it apart to see how it was made. It was an I-beam wing, and built the Monado. So that's the lineage on that. That's not right. Damn. There we go. I'm going to have to adjust it from the other side. I'll leave that on there just in case. Pretty damn close. Press it down. Well, I wonder if my buddy Jim is watching. Jim, you watching? I know Danny might be watching. He's sitting in his easy chair. He still might not be back from Florida. Okay. He like you, classic. Yeah, I guess. Ah, come on. Hope it don't snow tonight. I hate snow. Uh-huh. What's going on here? We got a hoop in this or what? Yeah, we got a slight hoop in it. It don't look like it though. There's a hoop in this tape. There we go. It's the first time that's happened. Hoop in my yellow tape. So this was layout made easy, but it took me, I don't know, several hours last night to think about how to do this. Because I got to tell you, if you watched the video last night, I looked at this thing several times and go, this ain't going to cut it. This is absolutely incorrect. So I need to figure out what font I want and how big. Ah, bitch. Gotta get the target out from underneath this tape. Okay. It don't look right. Why? Because it ain't going right there. That's better. That's more better, but I think I'll leave this long so I got some playing room. I'll cut it off at that end and doctor the tip up. You're going around this corner, around a round circle from a straight line. It kind of gives an optical illusion that it grows or it sweeps back or whatever, so you can't measure it, you have to eyeball it. In order for me to do that, I'm going to have to stand back and look at it. So let's get this second line on. You know, when I do paint jobs, now this one was drawn out on paper, which I normally don't do, but when I do paint jobs, I normally tape it out, stand back, look at it, take the tape off, stand back, look at it, think again. They kind of evolve. So we need 3/8 of an inch from there. So that'll make that 3/8. 1, 2, 3/8. And then we got the target down here, but we'll just do it right here. See if we can hit it. 1, 2, 3/8. Tape. We'll leave this long so we can doctor the tip. Leave this long so we can doctor the tip. Simple. So I did 4 panels in an hour this time, after thinking about it. I'll explain what the thought process was and the difference in the patterns. Now, we don't get to go 2 seasons, a warm one at 6 months and a crap one for 6 months. Reasonably cool, we don't really have 4 seasons anymore. Must be global warming. If you believe that, I have a bridge I'm selling in Brooklyn. Global warming, yeah, right. Now, unless you're pretty confident about your paint work, the cleanliness and the thinner on the paint, I wouldn't recommend you do what I just did there. It might lift off some paint. But after, I mean, I know what went into this one, how much thinner's on it, to try to keep it light, so I really don't have much of an issue. I mean, there's a lot of thinner on it. Okay, let's do the tip. I wish I had my breaking front end stool here so I could get down level with it. Only stool I got's this one here, and it ain't short enough. Now how in the heck did that get way over there? Man, I missed that target. Wow. So I got a problem here on this one. Couldn't possibly have missed by that much, but I did. Okay. And seeing, of course, it's the outboard side where everybody's going to look right at it, I've got to fix it. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Ah, God damn, I'm gonna have to use a scalpel to cut that thing off. Now this one. This is going to be a hard one to fix. That's right. opens up a little bit. So we'll do this. We'll do that, and then see if we can't fix the other side. Fudge. You know what? I'm going to turn it over and do it from the top. It grows ever so slightly. I got it. Except for now, this one looks goofy. What the heck am I going to do here? Come on now. So this stripe is yellow, and that really won't matter. Yep, that'll work. See. So it ain't working. I wish I did warm up more. Better fishing all around. Yeah. I used to like to fish. But like anything else, you know, I can only have one hobby. So I tried airplanes and motorcycles, and airplanes won. They're cheaper and safer. There we go. Got it. Wendy is older than I am, and 10 years ago or 11 years ago I gave up motorcycles, and Wendy wasn't riding, and he gave up airplanes and started riding. He's a nut. I'll tell you what, I think I was about 60 in my last crash. No, I was 58. And the ground hurt so bad. I said, fuck this, I don't need it no more. The ground is hard, and you just don't heal like I used to. Come on, get off there almost. That, and I needed a roof on my house, so. Partial roof. Because some guy that watches this program, I can't remember his name, was watching this show and saw that my roof was leaking. He came and put a rubber roof on my house. He didn't want anything returned, but I gave him my SV100 because he was a model airplane guy. I mean, that was the nicest thing anybody has ever done for me. Okay, I got that cleaned up. I'll worry about that later, so that looks good. Okay, let's put the flaps on it, see what it looks like, see if it's right. I gotta get rid of this paper off the floor. I ain't sanding no more. Ain't doing any fiberglassing. I put this down when I glassed the cow so I didn't get any buggers on the floor, on the carpet. Let's see, we need to get rid of that. Gotta kind of get a visual on this baby. Well, it looks like we're not going to get to that. And I could probably whip out some numbers, but I'm not going to be able to whip out the checks because I forgot how to take a vector graphic and shrink it on one end via nodes. And that's a bummer because if I did graphics, I learned graphics with a pencil. Whether you guys saw or not, I drew this airplane, 3-view, perspective drawing. First I did a top and then a side, then I drew a perspective drawing while they were on the hangout. So I can draw. But now everything's CAD, computer-aided drawing. Shit, it takes longer to learn the program than it does for me to take a pencil and go, and we're done. That looks right. Okay. There we go. Now I gotta stand back a few feet. Checkerboards, red, orange, yellow. Well, I'm not sure it's patience, because I get aggravated. It's motive. It's the desire. I want this. I know what I want it to look like, and I won't settle until it looks like it's supposed to. I swear. I had. If you guys were here for the last, I think I started on Sunday. No, I flashed on Sunday. So I did it on Monday, Tuesday. Tonight's Wednesday. I taped this one side, then I taped the bottom, then I taped the other side, and it just wasn't right. So I just took it all off, and I rethought my process. The first process, figuring that I could get it right doing it this way. I wouldn't try this again. Figuring I could get it right doing it this way. Held it to too close to tolerances. So, while sitting on the couch, I decided, well, we'll just make the spear, which is this, and take the measurements and measure, lay it up there, and tape it out. So it's back to CAD, or yeah, that looks about right. And that looks about right usually wins over. I'm not sure what we're going to do on the tail. This tail seems a little rough. If you listen, you can hear it. So, I could do little checks. I'm not going to do that though. I'm not going to do that on the tail. They're going to be straight. And I also know that there's going to be a silver leading edge protector on the rudder. Yeah, maybe on this, and especially on the wing, like a de-icing boot. So it'll be silver, and then black and white checks, then red, then orange, then yellow. And same with back here. So we got silver, we got white, silver, black, orange, red, yellow, green. 7 colors on the airplane. And that's about my norm. I got to get Wick's Aircraft on here somewhere, and I know that somebody, hey T-Bone, thanks. I got to get Wick's Aircraft on here somewhere. If you notice, all my airplanes have Wicks. They kind of sponsor me, so I'm kind of prejudicial towards them. I don't make any money on them. I just get good deals on the dope. So this is not a paid program. Well, we shall see. This is just a step to my vision of what it's supposed to look like. I believe I'm going to do a band of checkerboards on the nose too. I might put some names on here of some of the 4 members who passed as a tribute. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. Remember I told you about scraping the nibs off? I'm still scraping. I just spotted a couple more. And you better get them all off before you clear it, or else you'll be crying. And the sad thing is I'll go over this three, 4 times and I'll still miss one. Or I'll miss a piece of dirt and get it underneath the clear that you can't get off. Goodbye, ass bag. Okay, he's gone. Okay. I wonder if that knucklehead realized that all the guys that watch us are 65 years and older. Well, did you see me draw it? I drew it out, and that was the vision in my head, and now we're just putting it on the canvas, that's all. I need something to go along here. I'm not sure whether... Maybe we'll set the numbers up there on that line right there. And then the ink lines will go here, then here, and there. Yeah, I think maybe we'll set. Let's see what. We'll save the stenciling for tomorrow night. So if I put letters on here that are I could split the flap. I haven't done that in a while. You guys saw my Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt 3 was done, and it had my AMA numbers on it, splitting the flap. Half of it was on this and half of it was on this in a spot about that long. But you couldn't see it because the airplane was metallic gray with a slightly darker metallic gray as my AMA numbers. So it didn't distract from the look of the airplane. I got to get clear on this weekend though. First coat of clear, no matter what. Reason being is what this insignia white really picks up the dirt easy. My hands are not the cleanest most of the time. I mean, I've washed them 3 times today, or 3 times before I started this, but what I need to do is wear gloves, I guess. I just hate them. You couldn't tape with gloves. Now we did an hour and a half tonight. Please consider including Len Harding name on your airplane. Yeah, I saw the post. Shit, if I put... I don't know how I'm gonna do this because it's, I'd like to put Wendy always did you know, tribute stuff and who helped them. But if I pick one guy, then I got to pick another. You know, it's just in a short period of time we've lost Gary Hopp. Well, Jerry Hopp, Alan Brickhouse, Bob Giske. I mean, we're talking within a 5 year, or not, I guess it's been 10 years. But Jerry was just 2 years ago, and I don't know who I'm going to put on it, or how I'm going to do what, or if I'm going to do anything. You know, I used to do a roll call. If you look at my channel, I do a roll call of all the guys who passed away. I quit doing it because it's too hard. You know, there was like 40 guys. Well, I think it's going to come out nice. I think it's going to come out nice. I can see it. There's going to be a skunk right here. Let me see. I don't know that I can share the screen with this or not. Settings, present. Let's see if we can present something. I got, let me open up the studio here. If I can present it on this, present, slides, a video file, extra camera, share a screen. There we are. I'll share this. Alright, we'll add that to the stream. So what I got here, let's see if we can do it this way. No. Okay. Let me pull it in here. File. Trace image. Where are you? Import. Man, I can't see it. I should have. Let me try it again here. Let me close this out. And we'll stop sharing. So I want to share a screen. Let me swap these around. Put this over here. And it looks like I'm going to be able to give the whole tutorial on this. So I guess we could do some of it now, because it's going to work. So what I have here is my sign plotters software. It's called Cuts-A-Lot Pro. It makes an SVG file. You could do these in GIMP, or you could do them in Inkscape or any other CAD program. But this, because I'm going to cut on this, we're going to present. Let's see, we're going to share a screen. Share a screen. Share. We're going to present that to there. All right. So now I can see what I'm doing, because it's on the big screen TV, because it's a million miles away from me here. So we go File, File, trace image, browse. We're going to go with that. Open. And then we're going to go OK. That's the skunk from Lockheed Skunk Works right there. So I need to make him, let me measure this. I need to make him 3 inches tall. Right now he's about 10 inches tall. 3 inches tall. We want to keep aspect ratio. Height is 3 inches, so we'll knock him down to 3. 3, enter. There we go. So I got that one. We could zoom in, view, zoom in, view, zoom in, view, zoom in, and let's scroll this guy here. Okay, I always put a bounding box on these because I'm going to have to cut 4 of these. 2 rights, 2 lefts, 2 insides, 2 outsides. So we'll put a bounding box up here. Boom. And we want it, so piece 3, we're going to make it 4 by 4. 4. 4. Okay, that's 4 by 4. Let me see if that's right, because that 4 inches, it's set right on the bottom line. I can't show you 2 cameras at once, but I'm measuring the airplane now. The 4 inches would sit right on the line, so that's perfect. So we want to take out the color of that bounding box, none. We want to center that up there, mark that over there, and then we're going to take this, select this, center, center. So now we have the character. So I'm going to group that, object, group, and we're going to put it to the left, to the top. So now it's to the left and the top, and that's where it'll cut from in the page. Come on now, where are you? There it is. So now I want to copy and come over here and then paste in place, and we'll move it over. And then we'll group that. Object group, and we'll copy that, paste it in place, drop it down, okay, so now we got to flip it, so we got rights and lefts. So how do I do that? Flip this way, there you go, 2 rights, 2 lefts. Now you're looking at this and you're wondering, how the heck am I going to get 2 colors out of this? Well, before I pick these, all this outside area is the blue masking. I will pick one completely so that there's just the outline, and I'll spray that white. Then I will take the second one and leave the white on and pick only the black, and then I will lay the other one right over the top of the other one, right over the top of the other one, and spray paint the black and then pick it off, and it'll take like 2 minutes. It took me longer to make this than it will for me to spray it, by far. I mean, it's real simple. So now we're gonna, let's do my numbers here. So we'll go here to the font, and my number is capital N space 12366. Well, that looks kind of crappy. So we want to do this. And we'll start looking through the fonts to see what they look like. We want it italic though. Oh, that's some good looking stuff. I think we're going to need some stroke on this too. That's bada boom, I think. Oh, bangers. That's kind of cool. We could see, we could open the width up or the size. Let's do 5%. See what happens. Width 100 and let's put some color in it so I can see what it looks like. Color. Fill color is going to be color. Where's my I want fill color. Why didn't it come up? Oh, it's over on the other side. Cancel. Fill. None. And then we're going to do fill color. There we are. And you can make them, I'll make them green so I can see what I'm doing. Let's put the stroke on it, color black, color black, okay. I don't like that, that doesn't look very good. Let's see if we can do what to it here. Let's tracking, there we go. Offset maybe. But I don't like it. It don't like it. Let's just try another font, see what it looks like. Oh, I guess I gotta select it to get it going here. There we go. Let's go back down with the tracking. I'll make that oh shoot, too much. Okay, let's try the different font. Gotta have something racing. Oh, what was that? That was bada boom. I've used that on several airplanes already. I like brush script. American. I need to get out my notepad so I can read the chat because I can't see the chat right now. Anyway, I'll go through this tonight and we'll pick out a decent font. Are we at the end of? No. But you get the drift of what I'm going to do here. And I can virtually make anything I can steal off the internet. So if I see some decal or whatever, I might do a Vico on it or something, you know. That's kind of cool. A little fat carnival stuff. See, this is the fun part of building model airplanes, is the creative part where you can go, well, this is what I want on it, or that's what I want on it. I want something classy, you know. That's a brush stroke. Anyway, you get the idea of what I'm going to do. I don't want to bore you to death. No, the skunk is, let's stop sharing this. The skunk is, tail art. It's going to go on the rudder. USA on the fuselage, my numbers on there, skunk on the tail, checkerboards on the leading edge. It's going to take a few hours probably for me to figure out how to space them SPG files to taper the checks so that they fit in there correctly, but anyway, I guess that's about all I got for tonight. I got done what I needed to get done. It turned out fairly well. I think I'm going to like that. I just had to think about how to get them taped out and how to, you know, I was trying to play to the camera, moving right to left, and it just wasn't working. So we got this figured out. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'll be back tomorrow night. We'll do, I'll lay out the checkerboards tonight. We'll do the checkerboards and get the numbers laid down. Maybe do something on this elevator. I'd like to have, when I go to John's on Saturday, I'd like to be able to go, have it all taped out. Just by noon, I'd like to have it all painted. And then towards the end of the afternoon, put a coat of clear on it so I can handle it and start inking or whatever. I got to get clear on it. It's just coming out pretty good. Pretty nice. Better than I thought. The nice thing about it is, it's light. Alright, thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow night. Fair winds, tight lines. See ya.